excited to finally do this planner review video for you. Couple of things I want to get out of the way before we get into it. This is simply a review of 3 specific planners that I have on my person. 2 I bought, 1 was sent to me, although I did pay for a couple of extra things. I want to stress why and how I use a planner. I use a planner to literally keep track of everything going on in my life. I've got a lot, as many of you do. I'm not saying I'm any better or more busy than anybody else, but I keep track of all my personal stuff and my professional stuff, YouTube commitments, blogging things, that sort of thing. Social things for me. Both boys, they have various activities, all the football stuff, Jake's work schedule, doctor's appointments, so forth and so on, and all of Michael's stuff as well. I am the head admin for the Goldberg Family Corporation. So that's what I use planners for. I know on YouTube it seems like the only reason people use planners is to use them as a scrapbook, almost like a way to document their life, like a diary of kind. And there's nothing wrong with that. I wish I had the time and the creativity to do that, but frankly it's a lot just to remember to write all this stuff down in the book in the first place. So I have 3 planners and I'll walk you through all of them and I will give you my recommendations probably as we go. And let's get started. Okay, let's talk about the first one. So my very first planner video was with a product called the Personal Planner, and I have the 2015 edition. And I took notes because there's a lot to remember. So they come in a variety of sizes and prices. The mini, I don't remember what it goes from mini to like humongous, and the price range is $29.95 to $39.95. They do ship worldwide. Those prices include the shipping and VAT if you live overseas. Shipping takes about 3 weeks. Mine have always come sooner than that, but that's just what they say on the website. It says within 3 weeks. I have the A5 size. A couple things that are new, they have some new patterns for this year. What I really, really like about this company is that it's completely customizable. You can't change the rings, this is what it is, so you don't get the fancy gold rings or rose gold or whatever. But from the you can have the front cover completely different from the back cover, although I'm not that creative. You can choose what you want it to say. And then as you get inside it, ignore Bosley barking in the background, you get a little clear envelope to tuck things in, and then you can choose what you want it to say on the cover page. So this is basically telling you that if you find this, where to return it to. And then here's a great example. I like the horizontal layout, so I chose that layout. You can do the vertical layout, and then they have little modules on the bottom. I opted to have no modules. Last year I had I think it was a to-do list and personal goals, and you can keep track of meals. I just put the little calendar there. Another cool thing about this is you can choose what month to start. You can choose August 1st, October 1st, February 1st, whatever you want. You can choose a 12-month calendar or an 18-month calendar, and they will give you 12 months or 18 months. It doesn't matter what time of year you want to start it. And the other neat thing that they do is you can have a upload or personally manually enter in dates that are important. So like my friend Lee's birthday right there was June 22nd, and there she is. And so I really like that. It comes with a little insertable plastic ruler. I like that it's clear, although you can choose, there's some colors to choose from. It has all the holidays, and you can pick like US holidays, whatever country you want it in. You can choose languages. It doesn't have to be in English, which is nice if it's a worldwide thing. You can even customize what color you want on the top of your pages, whether you want your boxes lined or not lined. I mean, there's a lot of customization here. In the back, this is my favorite part, this overview. For some reason, I love the overview of the months like this. I have no idea why, but I love it. And you can pick what the extra pages are. I just picked lined paper. And I think that's kind of it. A couple things I don't like about this planner. One, it's a tedious process to do all the customizing. It's not something you can just whip it out, order it, and get out the door. You've got to spend a little time on the website, doing your thing. I don't want I really didn't want the extra rolled pages in the back. I just felt like it was paper I wasn't gonna use. That is not an option to not use the modules. The other thing that makes me a little bit crazy, you can see that there's colors to show you where the months are, but I like tabs. When I used this last year, I actually went out and just bought the like Post-it Note 3M hard tabs that just stick on, and I had them go down the side. In fact, here's last year's. I just went like this, just like that, and I ended up actually ripping out the extra pages so it's a little bit thinner. So that it's, you know, here's a good example of, I had these modules down here. This is a to-do this week. There's a little graph paper, some lines, notes. There's a lot of options. So like I said, it's extremely customizable, and it's very, I think, affordable. Probably for customizable, the most affordable option. You can upload pictures, it's great. And I really like the company. The customer service has been outstanding. They're very transparent. They're very quick to get back to you. There's a lot of information on their website. And they were really sweet, excuse me, and offered to give me a 15% off code to give to you. So that information will be in the description box. It is not like an affiliate code. It's not linked to me, so I don't get any kickbacks. So if that's your, don't worry about it. Just if you want it, 15% off, what I think is already an amazingly reasonable price. Now let's jump to something that I think is perhaps not quite so reasonable, this bad boy. So to properly do a review, I needed to experience the phenomenon that is Erin Condren. And when I heard about the rose gold, I had to have it. Look, it kind of matches. Anyway, so is this the one I'm using? This was a freaking fiasco. I cannot recommend Erin Condren for 2 reasons. One, it is ridiculously expensive for what it is. These range from $50 to $75, and they're not even freaking reusable. So at the end of the year, I throw it out. Whereas like a Filofax, you have to pay for new inserts, but the cover, the big budget item, you keep forever. So I don't know, the price was very off-putting, and with the shipping and everything else, that's insane. If you watch my vlogs, you know the fiasco I went through with customer service. This is the first one they shipped me. It was messed up. The cover has like a weird thing on the back. There's pages out of line. It took weeks to resolve. Their customer service is antiquated. You send them an email, they email you back. You send them an email, you can't just get someone on the phone or get live chat. The customer service aspect alone, I don't care if these things were $5. I couldn't recommend Erin Condren. That being, oh, and I went on their website to get more information about shipping. Vague. No, they don't give you any, they just say it takes longer than usual. Well, what's usual? So, I mean, I get the Erin Condren fans are now like marching down my street with pitchforks and torches. I'm sorry, ladies. If you're a planning company, plan better. Plan that when you launch new products, there's gonna be a mad rush to get it, and have more on hand. You can't even get this. It's still out of stock. I know mine was not an isolated incident. I've heard endless horror stories from other people. That being said, I will walk you through. I don't really want to go through the whole Erin Condren thing because there are thousands of videos of people doing it. I will say, just to be transparent, I am using this. I do like it. It's enormous. It sits on my desk. It does not leave me. I like having a paper backup. I do use the Cozy app on my phone every day, and I do once a week sync it up and like sit there and make sure everything I've written down here is on my phone when I'm out and about. But I do like having, a written like physical planner because one, it's inevitable that when I need to look up a date, my computer freezes, or I don't know, I just like I'm old-fashioned, maybe it's my age, but I like having paper backups. So I do like the planner in general. I like all the stuff it comes with. This rose gold part is very nice. Unfortunately, not available for personalization, which annoys the you-know-what out of me. But for me, I need a planner that I can use to plan, and I need space. And this definitely has space. And there's a lot. I mean, I don't have room for decorating because I'm keeping track of everybody's appointments. And then in here, I'm trying to write like YouTube stuff. I'm busy. I can't decorate. Like, here's a perfect example. It's pretty full of stuff there. As far as like, I chose the horizontal layout. I like that. I think a vertical layout would make me crazy, but I don't know. So I would not once this is over, I'm not getting another one. If they want to send me one for free, great, but I am not. It's crazy. There are other planners out there. I know that a ton of you make great suggestions. I looked at all of them. There's a new line that's also out at Target. The name escapes me. Target's got great options. So let's talk about, where did I put it? Let's talk about some just walk in the store and grab options. I've talked about this before in the past. I picked this up before I got on the Erin Condren kick. This is a Blue Sky planner. This guy retails for $12.99. It is not customizable, but they come with really pretty designs. I just looked on the website and they have a new one that's gold striped that I'm like, can I justify that? No, I cannot. I haven't used this one. I like that it has the tabs for the months, which is great. I personally prefer the horizontal layout. It has a lot of room for writing. If you want, it has a nice little map on the back. Does have some, you know, the monthly overview at the beginning of every month. Doesn't have quite as many bells and whistles as these other guys, but it's only $12.99. Now it comes in other sizes. There's a giant one for $24.99. I think is the most expensive one they make, and it's 8 by 10. So that's, you know, bigger than the Erin Condren, and it has the gold and white. It has a vertical layout, I think. I think there's other options. That's Blue Sky planners. I know you can get them online. I can't remember which stores you can get them in. So if I had to recommend, if I had to do this all over again and start from scratch, to be honest, I would not use any of the ones I showed you. I would get a Blue Sky planner. I would get the big gold and white stripe one because I think it's gorgeous. And I would get the big one, the 8 by 10 one. And that's it. I would spend $24.99, and that's what I will do for the next year, probably. That's just for me. Like I said, I'm not a sticker, washi tape, colored marker, cutesy kind of person. There are some great ones out there if that's your thing. I also like this size because this size is very thin and very portable, and I can always tuck this in my purse if I need to. This guy weighs as much as my children did at birth. So, I mean, you can't really feasibly take this around with you. This is insane. This stays on the desk. So that is my quick little, I don't know if that was quick, but that is my planner review. Obviously, you know how I feel about Erin Condren. Sorry, Erin Condren fans. I'm glad she makes you happy, and at the end of the day, if you're happy, I'm happy. But for me, I think all things being equal, Blue Sky planners tick all my boxes, meet my price point, make pretty things, and they're just easy, and I'm all about finding something that's easy. So, I know a lot of planner addicts are watching this, and a lot of people read the comments, so I would love, if I haven't mentioned a specific brand that you think is fabulous, even if you've mentioned it on another video of mine, please in the comments below, not just give me recommendations, but, you know, everybody check out what everybody else has to say. We can have a lot of fun in the comments talking to each other. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.